Her greatness was not in conquering nations for herself, but in pointing Israel back to God. She did not build monuments for her own honor. She built remembrance in the hearts of her people. She did not wield power to dominate, she wielded wisdom to restore. In many ways, Deborah's reign as judge was a glimpse of what God desired for Israel: peace rooted in righteousness, leadership rooted in humility, and victory rooted in obedience. Lessons for generations. The story of Deborah, Barak, and Jael was passed down through the tribes for generations. Fathers told their sons of the day when God caused the stars to fight for Israel. Mothers told their daughters of Deborah's song and Jael's courage. Children learned that faith in God could turn farmers into warriors and tent dwellers into deliverers. And through it all, Deborah's name was remembered not as a queen or warrior but as a mother whose faith gave birth to peace. The legacy of Deborah. The story of Deborah, Barak, and Jael did not end with the death of Sisera, nor even with the 40 years of peace that followed. Their lives became a testimony that outlived them, echoing across Israel's history, teaching lessons that reached far beyond their generation. Deborah's voice, recorded in Scripture, still speaks as if she were alive today, calling men and women to faith, courage, and obedience. A judge remembered. In the years after the great battle at Kishon, Deborah continued her work under the palm tree between Ramah and Bethel. But as time went on and her hair grew white, she began to fade quietly into the background of history. Unlike kings who carved their names into stone or built monuments to their reigns, Deborah left no palace, no fortress, no dynasty. Her legacy was not built in marble or iron but in hearts. Every farmer who harvested his field in peace remembered her. Every child who walked the roads without fear of raiders grew up under the shelter of her obedience. Every woman who sang by the well without trembling at the sound of enemy footsteps lived in the shadow of her faith. Deborah had no crown, but she wore something greater: the honor of being a vessel through whom God restored his people. The quiet heroism of Jael. Jael, too, remained a figure of quiet remembrance. She was not a judge, not a prophetess, not even an Israelite by birth. She was a tent dweller, a woman who lived on the margins of Israel's land. Yet her courage became a song sung for generations. Mothers told their children, "Blessed among women is Jael, for she struck down the oppressor." Jael's legacy is a reminder that God uses the unlikely. Deliverance does not always come from the battlefield or from the sword of generals. Sometimes it comes from the hidden place, the ordinary hand, the unnoticed person.